Reveals, leaks, whatever you want to call it, Terastal Festival. Let's talk about it. Let's take a look at them, starting off with Terapgos EX, which personally looks like the worst one so far just because I can't really even make out the Pokemon. I know that the card Pokemon is vibrant normally if you've played the game or if you've seen it in the game. It's normally like this. It's very vibrant, lots of colors. It's supposed to be a spectrum of all the colors, right? But this one, you just can't make it out. You can't really see it too well. Maybe it'll look better in person, but this is just not something I'm digging right now. Hey, but who knows? Maybe this will be the chase card and it'll be worth $500. If it isn't obvious by now, these are all reprints of cards that already exist. I've already mentioned that Terastal Festival is looking to be more so a reprint of current competitive cards, further proving the point because that Terapgos is Terapgos EX. This is Blood Moon or Solana EX. I'm more of a fan still of the other art where it's like checking or trying to steal some honey or whatever in that lake. You guys know which one I'm talking about, where it has like the little teddy ursas, and then you have this one. It's just, I prefer the other one. That's my preference. Still nice though. I'm sure a lot of people are gonna like this one. Jumping into number 3 is Teal Mask Ogerpon, which they do a good job really highlighting the mask. This one at least you can kind of see the Ogerpon in the bottom. Looks like he's more so holding it up, kind of like how Link holds up stuff when he gets prizes or like a reward or opens up a treasure chest. That's kind of what I'm thinking about right here. I just wish the Ogerpon was a little bigger. I do think that they're more important than the mask, but that's just my opinion kind of thing. One of the trainer cards that was revealed today was Friends in Paldea. This is more so just for collectors because it has your Nemona, your Arven, your Penny, but the card is just a basic draw 3, right? So it's not really anything that's going to see too much play or whatever the case may be, but it does look nice, and for anybody that's a really big fan of the series, they're gonna love this card. I think it's one of the better ones that's been created from the Friends variations. I like it at least. Now I know everybody's gonna be hunting for the Moonbryon or whatever else is Espeon, whichever variation of the evolution is gonna be the hype set card for the set, but this is looking pretty good. Now this is a contender. I'm not sure what the other cards look like. Obviously we haven't seen all the evolutions and what they're gonna be. For a Terastallized card, even though I know everybody is suddenly a fan of the crowns on the head, this actually looks good. The banner covers up most of the crystallization on top of the head. It puts the card front and center. It gives it kind of more so this mosaic art to it. So it has a really nice design. The Pokemon's reflective, so it just looks good overall. It's going to be one of those things where I'd want to see it in person to kind of really judge it. But so far, based on what we have in this reveal, I'm digging it. I definitely wouldn't mind having this card. And the last one is Goldingo. Looking pretty slick. Most of his cards, he kind of has like this cool younger look to him, and they really give him more of a human vibe than more so a Pokemon vibe. He's skateboarding in this one. Really it looks like he's just making it rain on someone, so which is in line with what the card does, so makes a lot of sense. The art matches kind of what the card does in itself, right? So it's a good art. It's funny, it's cool, it's unique, and it's something that I know just about everybody would like this card, right? I can't imagine too many people that are going to see this card and be like, oh, this card's ugly. It's a good looking card. One thing I personally think is funny is the Gimme Goal that's on the top left, the little basic evolution showing there. I think it looks cool because he's just kind of standing there like kind of reminds me of a minion. He's just chilling there, just like, yep, I'm going to become this guy eventually. Real quick, guys, before I move on from Terastal Festival, if you're still looking to get your hands on some, check out the website. We actually have a bulk discount that automatically does it for you. So if you buy in bulk, you get a discount link somewhere. It's always there, so check it out, guys. Really appreciate the support. Also, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Love hearing what you guys have to say. So taking a quick look at all the EX starter deck generations that were revealed today, we have all the cards that were revealed for those decks. Any new cards or most of these cards will probably transition over to Prismatic evolutions, and so we'll see some of these cards, especially the EX cards, be pulls that we're going to see. So I'm sure some of you guys have seen those really bad EX cards that exist right now, like that Lucario that exists that you can pull from certain sets, one of the most recent sets, right? Same thing here. We're just going to see a lot of those cards reprinted, pushed over, and just another variation of EX cards that you can find. Obviously, you're going to have some big names in there because of the idea, the concept behind it, right, is that you have, I think it's a big name card and a legendary, so that's why you see things like Pikachu and then Kyogre. Not that they're the ones that are going in each set, but still, whatever. And some people are going to complain anyways because Pikachu is the big name card, and I believe if it's not Pikachu, it's Snorlax, and then the other one that's supposed to be the legendary spot, one of those two took the legendary spot, which is gonna be kind of weak because if we look at all the other ones, so here, check these out, right? So for these guys got robbed, Kanto generation, because for them we have Pikachu and Snorlax, whereas then the other ones have Tyranitar, Lugia, that's Blaziken and Kyogre, Lucario and Dialga. You can kind of see the trend here. All these are going to have you know, and these are obviously going to be the EX cards for those decks. So you're going to have your Amogus and then Reshiram. And so obviously that's just the trend there, right? Noibat, this one's just so cool. So that's the idea there, right? So you kind of just already pick it up what's going on there. Who's in love with this card that they were like, you know what, this has got to be the forefront of that generation? For me, it would have been like Morpeko. I specifically made sure to play through this game because I wanted a Morpeko. I just feel robbed not seeing him there instead with Zacian in the background. But whatever, it is what it is. And for those of you that like or buy into these starter decks, the artwork does look pretty solid. I'll just kind of go through them as I'm passing by real quick. Again, really drawing attention to the legendary and the big name card of the set. This one's pretty pimpin'. Just looks nice. The Noibat looks so good. I just can't get over that Pokemon. It's such a cool Pokemon. I'm trying to get him to be good in my Pokemon Go team, but just kind of sucks ass. Who doesn't like Mimikyu? And then right here, this should have been Morpeko. Just holding on for dear life on Zacian's back, but no, got robbed. And then just to finish up the reveals, the basic energies were revealed that are coming out with the Ultra Premium collection for the Terapagos one, which is coming out later this month. They have this nice little shiny glow to them, right? So it's going to be, it was described here more so as a cracked ice hollow foil layer. So that's kind of what you're getting, and I'm pretty sure these are going to be exclusive to just this, right? So you probably won't be able to pull out in any of the recent sets or any future set. I'm guessing that that's kind of what they're doing here to make it so that, ooh, you want something premium out of this one. That's kind of the thing, because I don't imagine the packs are going to be that big of a chase for a lot of people, which, you know, it looks like here they're showing, which if this is the final variation of all the packs, you know, for the most part, no, a lot of people aren't so in love with Stellar Crown as a set. So it's definitely not going to stick out to much people as to like, what are you getting out of this? And Terapagos, I don't think is too many people's favorite Pokemon. It's just the Pokemon from the DLC set. So that's why I'm guessing like they were like, hey, you know what? This might be a nice little touch. Let's throw that in there. But that's just a thought. I don't have any proof or work with Pokemon, so I wouldn't know any better. What do you guys think of the leaks? What do you guys think of the reveals? Whatever's hotter or cooler term for you guys. Personally, I'm still a little disappointed for the lack of the Morpekos. If you haven't noticed, that is my favorite Pokemon. But the set is looking nice. I do like that it's not just fully focused on the evolutions. I was a little disappointed with Paradise Dragona because I wanted a more dragon Pokemon to be kind of like at the forefront. In my opinion, they kind of mixed it up a little bit poorly, but here I feel like they're doing a good mix of evolutions from what I'm seeing so far, and then, you know, other Pokemon. But anyways, as always guys, just giving my thoughts, just showing you guys some cards. Have a good weekend. Love you, bye. Love you, bye. Bye.